Yes, my name's Clive, and I'm a volunteer counsellor in the Glasgow base of Childline, which means that once a week I go in to answer the phones or answer chats. And I've been doing that for 5 years now. It's my second spell. I was on Childline some years ago, but I had to leave because I went to work in Spain and couldn't make the weekly journey to Glasgow. I'm also a mentor in the Glasgow base, which means that I sometimes work with new people who have applied to join Childline and they go through the training. And part of the training involves listening to calls and then taking calls. And that can be quite nerve wracking for new people because they kind of expect the worst, whatever that is. And mentoring involves helping them through that process, making them feel comfortable so that whatever is thrown at them by the callers, which is totally unpredictable, doesn't faze them, take them by surprise. Or if they don't quite know what to say, you can help them with a little bit of prompting now and again. What I enjoy most is talking to young people, because as you get older, there's a chance that you could lose touch with how young people think and how they operate. And I enjoy the interactions that I have with young people, boys and girls of all ages. We're getting younger calls now. Actually, we've commented on Shift now that we seem to be getting more calls from people who are under 10, which is something that's changing, which is interesting, and so I enjoy that, and I enjoy making friends on Childline because I have made friends with other counsellors, and I feel that there is a good rapport with the supervisors as well, who are there to support you. So I enjoy that, and I enjoy. In some ways, I enjoy the unpredictability because when the phone rings, you never know what's going to happen. Yes, I think for me, one of the challenges is understanding social media and how young people use social media, because it's a very dynamic, it never stays still. The young people are always using social media in different ways. First thing I wrote was "Don't be afraid to be brave," which might sound like a contradiction, but that links with the second thing, which is to do things which help boost your self-confidence, because I think, like a lot of adults, I realized that when I was a young person, I didn't have much self-confidence, and there's a number of reasons for that, which I won't go into. But and that's common with a lot of young people that we speak to on the phone. They don't have a lot of self-confidence. So if I was to rewind the clock, and it takes a lot of rewinding back to when I was, say, 12, 14, 16, that sort of age, I would say something like, don't be afraid to be brave, and to do things that help improve your self-confidence. And don't be afraid to do it. Don't be afraid of the unexpected nature of the calls, because that's part of the challenge. And I think I said earlier that for me, I get a bit of a buzz out of the unexpected nature of the calls, and it's good. It's good to talk to young people, especially. I don't know if I should say this, but somebody like myself who hasn't had children. It's quite important for me to understand how children are and how young people are. Right? Yes, and I believe that every childhood is worth fighting for.